Yeah. From the BART train to a tour bus, still the same game except I'm pulling more sluts, more butts.
Hey guys, what's up? That boy AJ here, and today I'm bringing you a Rainbow Six Siege tips video for newer players and, oh well, not really advanced players, but mainly newer players. So pretty much I've been playing Rainbow Six Siege for the last couple of weeks, 3 weeks, and I've gotten a couple of hours, a fair bit of hours up on it. I've got ranked, I'm in Silver 3, so yeah, I'm not a fucking professional by any means, but yeah, I've got some tips for the newer players that I see all the time that don't get used, so yeah. Pretty much tip number 1, use your drone. Now, the amount of times I've gotten a kill by using my drone on the attacking side is too many to count. Like, pretty much I'll sit there, I'll break a barricade, I'll use my drone. Or when I'm entering a site, say like a biohazard site, like secure area, I will chuck my drone in first and I will most likely get a pre-fire kill straight through a barricade most of the time. I'll probably put one up right now as I'm saying this. I'll put one up in the video. Yeah, pretty much always use your drone, don't forget about it. They are so useful. They can make or break a whole round, honestly. And while on the topic of drones, drone placement, if you're gonna get a drone in the site undetected, like, make sure it's in a good spot where it can oversee everything, because when your teammates do die and they do look at that drone, then they can help you, they can call it out. And also, never spot with a drone when it's stationary inside of a site and you're dead already. Never spot. Just give your friends or the people that you're playing with the location of the people that you can see. Never spot them, because that is a waste of a drone. And the exact same for cameras. Never spot with a camera. Always use voice chat to communicate where people are. Always. Now, tip number 2, always be patient. On attacking or defending, always be patient with what you do. Don't rush into anything if you are unsure that it is not clear there. As before, use your drone and then enter and then get back on your drone, because most likely people, their roamer will hear that and they will wait for the perfect time to come and get you. Say Cav, she'll come and shoot you in the back and you'll get interrogated and your whole team will get destroyed. Well, not necessarily, but that could happen. That's just a possibility. Pretty much just be patient, especially if you're a roaming character on defending sides. Just be patient. You hear noise, someone's breaking a barricade like right next to you and you're well hidden in the room, just stay right there, because you could get an easy flank. There could be 2-3 people entering from that exact same area. You could get the flank on all of them and get the 3k and even an interrogation if you're Kavira. Pretty much. So yeah, always keep that in mind. Be patient. Never rustle around, move around, run around if you do not have to. Try to make the least amount of noise as possible. If you do hear an explosion, you can run for a little bit. Just for a little bit. That's what I always do, just to try and speed myself up. But yeah, that's about it for being patient. 3, tip number 3, use a headset. You have to use a headset. Like, honestly, it is the most useful thing. Sound. This game runs on sound. There are so many audio cues in the game that you can hear. Like me, I'm a fucking sound whore. I'll tell you guys that right now. I am a sound whore. I have my volume up to full every time that I'm playing the game. Like, say there's an attacker in the opposite room, I can hear them fucking get on their phone to look at the drones. You know what I mean? I can hear anyone get on their phone. It makes such a loud noise to me. And you might think, like, sometimes people will know exactly where you are just because of the sounds you make, and it may look like they had no clue where you were. You may have thought that they had no clue where you were, and that is because you made a certain sound. Everything makes a sound. Even when you, like, another tip, to put into this tip about sound walking around and stuff. If you want to make less noise while walking around, hold Alt. I didn't know about this until I watched a fucking another tip video before ages ago, and it helped a lot. Honestly, you can press Alt and you still make noise, but it's not as much as you would normally make. Along with that, good headset is train yourself to listen to the audio cues that do happen in the game. Say you're gonna play as Bandit and Thermite's just about to place one of his thermite things, I don't know what they're called, onto a reinforcement, and you can hear that, and as soon as you hear that, place down that Bandit shock wire, and it'll prevent the thermite, it'll break the thermite's thing that blows the fuck up. Jesus, I'm failing today, but yeah, pretty much use a headset. Also have a mic, use your mic, communicate. This game runs on audio cues, like I said just before, and information. If you have information of where someone is, say it. Tell your teammates, because any little bit will help you get the round, especially if it's like a 1v2. If you hear something and they don't hear something, tell them. You tell them, because that could win them the round. Tip number 4, which might not really be for the newer players, but more for the intermediate to advanced players, use the peeker's advantage. Now, pretty much what the peeker's advantage is because your computer has a ping to the server that you're playing on, you have like certain amount of milliseconds that you can see them before they see you when you peek a window. So pretty much, if you, like tip number 1, use your drone, you can pre-fire a spot without someone even noticing that, before someone even notices that you're there, and you've killed them before they even knew you were there. It's pretty much how it works. And before that, like there's a ghost, pretty much. You could call it a ghost. Now, I heard this in another video, and yes, pretty much there's the actual you that you're seeing, and then there's the you that the enemy is seeing, or the other players are seeing, and that is based on your ping to the servers. So the higher your ping, the larger peeker's advantage you have, but the larger chance you have of getting peeked as well at the same time. So that sounds pretty vague, I know, but just deal with it, sorry. Always be aware of your surroundings. Now, I will put a clip up on the screen right now of an example of someone not being aware of their surroundings. This clip is on House, and you will see it exactly how it is. Just be aware of your surroundings. It is so crucial to be aware of your surroundings, where you are standing, what you're standing next to. Say you're standing next to an open window and you don't even know it, you will get you may or may not get shot from that open window. Just try and position yourself in places that you do not have that many flanks from. You don't have that many open areas surrounding you where you have angles that the enemy can have on you, because this has really helped my game, where if I'm in between 2 open windows, I'll position myself back so I only watch one of them, and the other one is completely blocked by a wall from me. I always try to position myself in an area where it's going to be a one-on-one with that area from my area, and it's helped a lot. Also, be aware if you've got a hatch above you, a hatch below you. Just, if you've got a hatch below you and the enemies are below you, you can break the hatch, come up behind them, get the flank. But you got to be careful about the noise that you make while doing that as well. And also, on the topic of being aware of your surroundings, every bit helps. Like, every bit of map knowledge helps. You will gain map knowledge during your gameplay. Every time you play the game, you will gain more map knowledge, and the map rotations are random, and it might take a couple times to get to know the maps. And honestly, but once you do get to know them, it is great. And whilst on getting to know something, this game does have a steep learning curve. Like, don't get discouraged if you are bad at first. Don't let people tell you, oh, you're fucking shit, dude. Like, just cop it on the chin. Just be like, yeah, I'm fucking, like, I'm brand new, dude. And pretty much just tell them like that. Don't worry about being a noob. Don't worry about doing newbie things if you're in casual, because that's exactly what it is, dude. It's casual. It's not competitive. You're there, you have fun. You're learning to play the game, dude. You're still learning. I'm still learning, but I decided to make a video on it. Another thing is, I've seen people go like fuse when it's hostage, and it just baffles me why you would go fuse if it's hostage. Like, sometimes, yes, it could be a viable pick, but it does depend on where the hostage has spawned on the map. And he's good for clearing out an area if you're trying to get into that area, but that's about it. That's all he's pretty much viable for. Or if you pick his shield, he can also be very dangerous with that shield that he has. Pretty much, yeah, don't pick equipment or operators that aren't suitable for the objective. That's what I'm trying to say right here. And fuse is pretty much the only operator I really need to talk about here. Tip number 7, because that was 6, this is tip number 7. Know the operators that you are going to be playing. Get to learn them. Like, play some rounds of Terrorist Hunt with them. Play some rounds of casual with them. Just learn the operator. Learn how to play the operator. Play the situations. Pretty much, if you know your operator, then you will be able to play that operator better. But don't just master one operator either. This is leading on to tip number 8. Don't just master one operator, because I've seen it happen plenty of times. My mates have just picked up one operator and they've stuck with it 24/7. And then someone else picks that operator and they don't know what to do. They don't know how to play any other operator. Like me, I have a full roster of operators and I play most of them. I'm still yet to learn Echo, and that's about the only operator I'm still yet to learn. Echo, and that's it. Pretty much that's gonna wrap it up for this video. I hope these tips and tricks taught you guys something, and yeah, I hope it helped. I'll see you guys in the next video. See you later.